Here we are, only a little bit over a month after its original release date. Tenet has been released. Hi everybody, I'm Luke Filmboss, and today I will be doing a spoiler-free review of Tenet. Tenet is a very hard movie to spoil because it's so confusing and complicated that you really can't find words to explain it. It's a movie that has to be watched to understand because half of the concept is visual. However, the movie is crafted in such a way that you're able to understand what's going on without fully understanding the concepts or principles behind why or how things are happening. You also have to accept the fact that you will be confused about many things up until the credits roll, and even then you will still have a few questions. Not being able to wrap your mind around the concepts in this movie can get very frustrating, but the movie makes up for it by giving us some very entertaining visual sequences and some strong suspense. What this movie really lacks at its core is emotional connection. We aren't attached to our main hero at all. We don't know his name, and we don't really see any real motivations, at least not personal motivations for why he does what he does. He's just a good guy who wants to save people because that's his job. He's just the protagonist in this movie, and that's literally the name that the movie gives him, the protagonist. Not having an emotional attachment to the main character of this movie was very disappointing because Christopher Nolan is so good at making relatable, interesting, personal characters that you get emotionally attached to in movies such as Inception, Interstellar, and the Dark Knight trilogy. Christopher Nolan is a master at wrenching emotions out of you through those characters, and this movie didn't have any of that. There is one character in this movie that you do get emotionally attached to, but this character isn't even introduced until about 1/4 to 1/3 of the way through the movie. Our main hero, the protagonist, does create a personal connection between the character that I just mentioned, and about halfway through the movie, the protagonist does have some personal motivations. However, these motivations only last for about 20 minutes into the movie before the protagonist goes back to his one-dimensional motivations to finish his mission. My favorite part about this movie is the villain. The villain in this movie was very well developed. The actor who played the villain did an excellent job. He did the best acting job in this movie by far, and you really grow to despise the villain in this movie through his actions. To sum up, Tenet is a visually entertaining movie that can get extremely confusing and frustrating at times. There are some good characters, such as the villain, but overall the movie just lacks an emotional connection, especially one towards our main hero. If you're a fan of Christopher Nolan movies, I would definitely recommend this film. If you're a fan of sci-fi, action, suspense thrillers, I would also recommend this movie. And if you're a fan of time travel movies, once again, I would suggest this movie and recommend it for you. But if you're not any of the things I just mentioned, this isn't really a movie you have to see. And if you are interested in seeing it, I would recommend seeing it on the big screen in theaters, because this is a movie that really has to be done justice on the big screen for you to really appreciate what is good about it. I give Tenet a 70% in quality, a 66% in enjoyment, and an overall score of 68%. Thanks everyone for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to help you be on the lookout for more videos from Luke Filmboss.
All I have for you is a word. Tenet. It'll open the right doors, some of the wrong ones too.